Hello, everyone. This is Simmion, coming to you from the outer reaches of the universe, bringing you energies to support your day and to take you further into the world of your Creator. As you step forward, you bring with you all your history from the outer reaches of the universe to the world of your Creator, to the world beyond all worlds. And you find that history is something way beyond what you experience on Earth. The history of an endless life, of an endless future, and of endless joy. Your friends, your associates, the cities and towns of other worlds, and the level of acceptance go beyond any description that you can deliver at this stage. But with that memory and that history comes a future that is bounding up in front of you, jumping up and down, changing, swiveling around, bringing light and colour and more excitement than you can ever imagine. And it joins with the history of the past and the future of every realm. So now you have everything at your fingertips, and you have a brilliant future calling you to wherever it may go, to whatever shape it may end up. And that future you are creating as you step forward, as you invite everything that is part of you into the scene. And as you feel the energy grow, you drop all sense of time and you bring the physical world in with all other worlds to bring light and life to a level you haven't felt ever. So now that future becomes the present reality, and it comes alive, produces a field that engulfs you and engulfs everything else and closes the gap made by time, collapses every other field of separation and puts everything together in a mixture that gives brilliant light to every feature you've ever known to be part of your world or part of yourself. And you light up another stage, just like a multi-stage rocket. You take off with great power, knowing that you will end up somewhere in a very short time. But if you take out time, you can experience it all. Experience your growth, experience your present, your future, and your past. all at once. What this does, nobody knows except you. As you bring it all together and you bring that kaleidoscope into action that develops a field that calms everything, that brings order in the middle of a cyclone, that brings order in the middle of life without affecting the structure of anything. And you begin a new life simply because you can. On this day, you simply switch on everything you feel you need to switch on, and you have a new life. It is that simple. You don't need any guidance, and you leave nothing out. Even the unknown is included in the mix, and the result is a solid function of life that only you know. And your Creator looks on with great glee to see what you have developed. From the unknown and the known, you have put together the perfection of life itself and then stepped into it and lived it. That is the way life is supposed to be. The way you set yourself into something that you've formed with total confidence that everything's perfect, and with the sense that if it's not, it will change before you reach it. And you feel the support and the knowing that comes from nowhere, but exists even in the physical world. So let that sink in to your physical being. And at the same time, sink into that future by just disappearing from the limitations of your physical being and stepping right into nowhere, the one that you made. So as we lift off again, we feel more confident, more capable, and more responsive to the signals that come and go, to the feelings that sparkle in your body, and to the conglomerate that appears in front of you, swirling, colourful, with an attractive force that allows your spirit to track its way through, in, and around until it finds its point of balance, where your field becomes stable continually changing but stable, hovering but moving. And that is where the growth begins. Each time you feel you're in that place, be it once a day, every second, or every moment, you regenerate and start again. From a new point, from nowhere, but with everything intact. So all the connections between your physical being and your Creator and all your contacts in the outer reaches of the universe, you then start to communicate with a force that cannot be detected by anything in the physical world. That force can be detected by humanity as well as alone. Humanity has that ability. And as you open your doors to those who are not part of your physical world, you spread that ability to communicate, to understand, to see beyond all things, and to feel the wisdom of the masters whipping through your field, updating the possibilities and bringing you strength. Strength that allows new life, both beyond and in the physical world. And now you have that space, you have that feeling, you have that strength and the ability to fly and step out of anything, whether it be perfect or not, simply because you can. You can step into the field of your Creator. You can sit by his right-hand side. You can select to move beyond even that. And everything goes quiet. Waiting and bowing to the miracle that you're about to perform, to go beyond all things, all knowledge, beyond the world of your Creator, beyond the universe, and stand tall in the middle of nowhere, looking at all the various universes and saying to yourself, this is where I belong. Without extracting yourself from anywhere else, you have found your own central point, which is way beyond the reality of your physical being. And from that central point, you can declare to yourself, to any universe, that you are there to make a difference, to support, to align, and to direct any of the forces you need or needed by any planet, any establishment. You can direct the flow to support complete worlds in a moment. You can direct the fleet to any point in and around the universe, around the physical world, to a specific being, to life itself, so that their continued efforts to provide support and balance in the unique way they do, directed by yourself. And with that, we all combine together and lift humanity through an enormous barrier and place them in the world that you have just put together, supported by everything and everyone from in and around the universe, in and around the physical realm, but most of all, from the world beyond all worlds, plus a bit more. Your hold and your support is felt by all, and your movement changes simply because you're in tune with everyone and everything. But at the same time, you can step out, jump into your spaceship, and go for a fling around the world, around the physical world. Have a look at what's happening and see for yourself that what is being delivered to you is nothing like the world you're looking at. Look for yourself, feel the people, go past what is shown on the media and look directly into people's eyes, into their heart, into their world of their origin, and you'll find yourself smiling with a satisfaction that says, I did that. Bring everything to life again. Watch and feel, and go straight back to your origin to gather everything that you've put together and project it into the physical world. Once you feel that projection, you don't have to do it again. It's not a project. It's permanent. You've put everything in balance, switched on your engine, sent the necessary energy to every point, lit up your stars, and created perpetual motion. And in that perpetual motion is life, with all the variations that have never been felt before. So lift one another again. and go beyond even your thought patterns. Simply fly. And when you feel you're stable, do it again. And step out further and further until you see the cocoon that you've stepped out of. We step from one to the other. We make a new one, and we step from the old one to the new one. But in reality, it's simple to just step out of all of them. Not make another cocoon. Not make another set of rules. Simply fly. And take everything and everyone with you. Like it's a picnic. And have some fun. Celebrate your life. Celebrate everyone's life. Celebrate your world beyond all worlds. And celebrate with us in the outer reaches of the universe as you assist our advancement as well as your own. As a result, you hand one another that perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future that you all deserve. Thank you for listening. I'm Simmion.